This Sunday is, of course, Mother's Day, and it's fitting to sort of end the Easter season on a day when we celebrate those who have been mothers or been like mothers in our lives, because that intimacy in that relationship is really the same way that we experience the resurrected Christ. And that love that a mother shows to children or a parent shows is really the same kind of love that we hear all through these resurrection narratives in the Gospels. So it's beautiful that we get to celebrate Mother's Day as well as the last Sunday in the Easter season, as well as our Graduate Sunday, and lifting up those from our congregation who are graduating high school, undergraduate, and graduate school. So it's very much of a celebratory Sunday that we have in store for you. And we've purposefully chosen some of the most familiar and popular hymns and anthems that we have so that it's a day that we can simply enjoy being together. We don't, in these videos, talk an awful lot about the voluntaries, the prelude and the postlude that happen before and after, but I would call your attention. The opening voluntary is a piece by the North Carolina composer Margaret Sandresky, who is 103 years old, and as far as I know, still composing. And she took as an inspiration for this short organ work that verse from Proverbs chapter 31, "Her children rise up and call her blessed." And it is a sort of a musical reflection on a mother's love. So I hope that you will listen especially to that opening voluntary and hear a kind of a musical depiction of that mothering love. And then at the end, the closing voluntary, the postlude, with a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek, is a piece that was written for a very specific mother. It's a trumpet tune for the Queen Mother. But we hope that all of our mothers, who we all think are queens, will enjoy those two organ pieces. We've gotten a lot of really special or positive feedback about having the psalm spoken at 8 o'clock and chanted by the choir at the 10:30 service. And we are so appreciative that shift in our liturgy and bringing the psalms back has been of such resonance to our congregation. And the psalm chant that we'll be singing at the 10:30 service, we're chanting Psalm 1, the very first psalm in the book, and it's what we call in musical terms a single chant. If you've noticed, most Anglican chants are what we call doubles, where every two verses complete one musical thought. So all of the odd-numbered verses have one musical phrase, and all the even-numbered verses have a musical phrase that completes it, kind of an A-B structure. Psalm 1 only has 6 verses, and so it's a little bit on the shorter side, so all 6 verses use the same musical statement, making it a single chant. And a little bit unusual, this chant has something that we don't often associate with Anglican chant. The normal chant tone will be augmented a couple of times with a descant, with a few sopranos singing a little bit of a soaring melody up above that. So even though it's a single, even though it's half the musical material of a normal psalm chant, we still have a way to sort of dress it up. The choir also has been doing their bring-and-buys, which raises money for some of the choristers to take our trips to England. And there will be next summer of 25. And we found that this was a suggestion from our own Whitney Ross, that we did a special Super Bowl-themed bring-and-buy on that Sunday, and that was very popular. And this Sunday, we have our choristers will be bringing special Mother's Day things. So please feel free to stop by after the 10:30 service in the Great Hall. You'll see the Bring and Buy sale will have a little bit of an extra feel for some Mother's Day treats that you can get for your own mother or for anyone that you choose to honor on this Sunday. So we have a lot of fun, interesting, enjoyable, and celebratory things in store for you this weekend at St. John's. We hope you will join us here downtown at 8 o'clock for Rite 1 and 10:30 for Rite 2. And of course, as always, you can join us for that later service at 10:30, either on Channel 12 or our YouTube channel.